Well, good afternoon, baseball fans. This is Vinny coming at you with a 2022 to 2025 tournament game. We are getting to the point where we will find out which of teams are going to make it into the middle eight um, section of the tournament. We are now down to the final two teams in this National League play-in, the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Colorado Rockies. And the Pirates, if they win this game, they will be the winner. The Rockies will have to beat the Pirates twice. This is double elimination. So the Pirates uh, will have to do is win this, and they're in. And the Colorado Rockies, if they win, they're going to have to beat the Pirates once more. So in this game, the pitching matchups are Austin Gomber, the left-hander for the Rockies, and Johan Oviedo will be the starting pitcher for the Pirates. Oviedo will be using his 2023 card. He made 32 starts in 2023, had a record of 9 and 14 with a 4.31 ERA. The lineup for the Rockies will be Nolan Jones. He's going to be playing first base today. He'll be leading it off. Brenton Doyle bats second in center field. Ezekiel Tovar will be the shortstop, batting third. The catcher batting fourth is Hunter Goodman. Mickey Moniak is the designated hitter. He'll be batting fifth. Batting sixth and playing left field will be Jonathan Daza. The right fielder batting seventh, Tyler Freeman. Ryan McMahon hitting eighth at the third base spot. Brendan Rodgers is the second baseman batting ninth. So we are ready to go. And for the Pirates, win and you're in. For the Rockies, lose and you go home. And of course, if they win, they'll get one more shot. So here we go. Nolan Jones leading off. We're in Pittsburgh today. And here we go with Nolan Jones leading it off. We have a patient 20, and right off the bat, we have a walk. Runner on first. So Nolan Jones is a B base stealer. He stole 20 bases in 2023. Bart has a 3 arm, so he got B3. And the jump rating combined between Oviedo and Jones is a 9. So a 9B3. That means if we roll the D20 as we steal and it goes outside the 9, it would be a C3 instead. Brenton Doyle, batting second. And here we go. We have Patient 86. And Patient 86 is a grounded to shortstop. 7 and a 6 on the double play. It's a 6. And that's very quickly a double play. 6-4-3. Ezekiel Tovar. Here we go. Wheelhouse 80. Wheelhouse 80. It's a base hit. So Tovar is on with a single. Tovar is a D base stealer. Only had 6 stolen bases. Hunter Goodman comes to the plate. And we have Tough 72. And that's a ground out to the second baseman. So my understanding is that the 1.1 update that should be coming out, I don't know when it's coming out, but apparently they have fixed the issue where different cards were showing up for the years. So hopefully if that comes out soon, we'll be able to switch back over and use Game Pulse instead of the Stratomatic engine. It'll be kind of a pain to have to keep going and entering ratings in, but that's what we're doing for right now. So the left-hander is Austin Gomber for the Rockies. He made 30 starts in 2024. He was 5 and 12 with a 4.75 ERA. The lineup that he'll be going against for the Pirates, Jared Triolo is leading off. We have Nick Gonzalez batting next. Let me see here if we can get the lineup there. Let me see if that shows up. Yes, it does. Okay. All right, so Triolo will lead off, play second base. Nick Gonzalez is batting second and shortstop. Brian Reynolds, the right fielder, batting third. Andrew McCutchen, the designated hitter, he's batting fourth. Brian Hayes batting fifth at third base. Joey Bart batting sixth, catcher. O'Neill Cruz playing center field today. He'll be batting seventh. Michael Chavis at first base, batting eighth. And Alexander Canario in left field, batting ninth. So here we go. Triolo is up. And let's see, we have defense 10. Arranged at the second baseman, it's a D. The 4 represents a D. So D is a 1 to 61 for a hit. It is a 10, so it is going to get through for a base hit. And Triolo was on. All right. Triolo was a B base stealer. Goodman has a 3 arm. The combined rating, Triolo is a 3 jump. Gomber is a 7 hold, so we'd have a 10 jump rating. So 10 B3. Gonzalez is up. We have in play 78. Fly out to center field. Brian Reynolds. In play 60. Fly to left field. And Andrew McCutchen. And we have in play 47. Ground to the first. One inning in the books. No score. All right, here we go. Mickey Maniac, he's the designated hitter for the Rockies. This is his 2025 card. Okay, we have Patient 3, that's a walk. Jonathan Deza. We have Tough Out 61. Well, 61 is going to be a ground ball to third. We have an 8 and a 6 for the double play. We roll the 6, and it's a 5-4-3 double play. Another double play turned by the Pirates here in the early going. 5-4-3. Here's Tyler Freeman. 2 outs. And we have in play 30, and that will be a ground to the first baseman. There we go. Bottom of the second. Brian Hayes leading off for the Pirates. We have in play 32. That is a pop up to the first baseman. Joey Bart. Defense 61. Error on the second baseman. That would be an E5. Rogers is pretty good. So just a 1 to 26 chance for the error. It's an 87. So that's an out. Grounded to the second baseman. O'Neill Cruz steps in. Wheelhouse 33. And for O'Neill Cruz, that's a home run. And the Pirates take a 1-0 lead. So, unlike Game Pulse, I can't show you the cards. But Cruz's home run chance against the lefties was a 1 to 51 chance, and he rolled a 33. 1-0. Here's Chavis. And we have Ballpark 21. That is a wheelhouse roll. The wheelhouse chance is 1 to 25 in Pittsburgh. So we will roll for Chavis. Chavis 56. 1 to 59 is the home run chance. So Chavis homers. And it's now 2-0 Pirates. Chavis came up with the Red Sox and did pretty good his first year or so. And now he's kind of found himself moving around a little bit. Alexander Canario. Tough for a strikeout. Okay, so a pair of homers for the Pirates. Gives them a 2-0 lead. We head to the third. I'm sure Gomber will be on a short leash. Here's Ryan McMahon. Patient 9 is a walk. Brendan Rodgers coming up. Defense 62. Possible error on the second baseman. Triola's a 5. Again, it's a 1 to 26 chance for an error. It's a 43. 8, and the ground ball result is going to be an out with McMahon moving to second. So one ground out. He's out. He goes to second. Runner on second. Here's Nolan Jones. We have Patient 57, another walk. Second time Jones has walked. Already 4 walks given up by Oviedo. Brenton Doyle. Ballpark 89. That's an in play. 32. And that will be popped up to the shortstop. Pop to the short. 2 outs. Ezekiel Tovar. Wheelhouse 29. And all of a sudden, the Rockies jump out to a 3-2 lead as Tovar connects for a 3-run homer. Here is Hunter Goodman. In play, 54, liner to short. But Ezekiel Tovar comes up big for the Rockies, and they've taken a 3-2 lead. So Oviedo squanders his 2-run lead. Triolo leads off. Here we go. In play, 19, base hit. Triolo with his second hit. And we said he's a B3. It'll be a 10B3. And with Gonzalo, they're going to try for the stolen base. Here we go. All right. It's a 3 on the D20. I got 00, so we'll roll that again. 98 B3, that's a stolen base. All right, so runner on second base for Gonzalez. We have ballpark 96 is in play. And 53 is going to be a fly out to the right fielder. Brian Reynolds. In play, 33, popped up to the first baseman. 2 outs. Here's McCutchen. And Patient 53. And that's going to be a walk. McCutchen draws the walk. First and second to Brian Hayes. We have Patient 27. That is going to be a triple for Brian Hayes. 2 runs will score. That will put the Pirates back out in front. So his triple chance on the Patient column was a 27-30. He rolled the 27, and the Pirates put 2 up, and they take it a 4-3 lead with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Joey Bart. Tough 39 strikeout. We head to the fourth. Johan Oviedo facing Mickey Manaya. We have Wheelhouse 10. That's a home run. And so again, Oviedo squanders the lead, gives up a game-tying home run here in the fourth. So he's walked four and he's given up two dingers. Not a very good outing. Here's Jonathan Daza. Payson, 25, walk. And I think that's going to be it for Oviedo. He just doesn't seem to have it. So the Pirates are going to go to their bullpen. And let's see. They're going to bring in Luis Ortiz. Ortiz making his first appearance in this tournament. So we'll be using his 2024 card. He was in 37 games, 15 starts, has a 7-6 record with a 3.32 ERA. Let's see if he can do a little bit better than Oviedo made out. Here we go. Tough 19, strikeout. One away, Ryan McMahon. Tough 44, strikeout. And we go with Brendan Rodgers. Let's see. Daza is on first. He can't steal. He's an F stealer. And we have 6-16. Patient 16 is a walk. Keep in mind that because we're using Strat's game engine, that's the game we'll be going by Strat's fatigue system, which generally in the point of weakness is reached if they give up a combination of 3 hits and walks in from their inning on. So Nolan Jones is up. All right, tough 46, strikeout. All right, so Rockies tie it up. Gomber, and I'm sure he's probably on a short leash as well. Here's O'Neill Cruz. And we have in play 78, fly to center field. Michael Chavis. Defense 15. Range of the third baseman. McMahon is an A. So 1 to 34 is the hit chance. And it's a 14, so it is going to be a hit. A double down the line. Chavis is on. Here is Canario. In play, 49. Ground out to third. Let's see. And he'll have to hold up at second. Now, what I did in that case, because you can't see, is that when the ball's hit to the left side, you have a runner on second base. He's not forced. So what I do is I pick a FAC card and I look in the infield section, the defense rating, and I'll see what it says. If it says something like a fielder's choice or the line out, that kind of a thing, we just let him stay. If it had said ground ball advance, then I would have assumed that it was like a slow roller and the runner was able to advance. So that's kind of the way I'll do that. Here's Canario. Oh, I'm sorry, Triolo. That was Canario. All right. Tough, 95. And that's going to be a fly out to the left fielder. That ends the inning. Pirates strand the runner on second. We head to the top of the fifth. 4-4. Brenton Doyle. Patient, 66. Ground out to the second baseman. Ezekiel Tovar, big 3-run homer, back in the third. Patient 10, he walks. On his card, 1 to 10 is a walk. Here's Hunter Goodman. In play, 24. Base hit. We'll pick a card, and runner on first will just move up one base. First and second, Mickey Maniac. He homered his last time. 9-9 in play. In play, we have 9, and that is a single. And the runner on second, both runners will advance 2 bases. So he'll score. Goodman will go to third, and the Rockies take a 5-4 lead, and that is going to do it for Ortiz. And the Pirates are going to go with Chase DeJong. Using his 2022 card, DeJong made 42 appearances, 71 and 2/3 innings, 6-3 with a 2.64 ERA. So with 1 out, the Pirates are going to bring the infield in. Wheelhouse, 69. So 69 is going to be a fly ball to right field, and it's deep enough to score the run and move the runner in first up. So a sac fly credited to Deza, and it's now 6-4. So one thing that I do, and this is kind of a carryover from Stratomatic, is Stratomatic has a fly ball A, and the fly ball A is where all the runners advance. So anytime I get a wheelhouse reading, I move all the runners up on a fly out. So hence Maniac goes to second base. Here's Tyler Freeman with 2 outs and a runner on second. We have Patient, 96. Fly out to the left fielder, ends the inning. Not before the Rockies can score a couple of runs. We will head to the bottom of the fifth with Colorado leading Pittsburgh 6-4. Nick Gonzalez leads off. Gonzalez is 0 for 2. Fly to center, fly to right. Wheelhouse, 74. That's a base hit. So we might give Gomber a little leeway. Ryan Reynolds is the hitter. We have a tough 40, and Reynolds strikes out. He's having a tough day so far. Andrew McCutchen. Ballpark, 73. In play. And a 50 roll is going to be a grounder to the third baseman. A 7 and a 6 are the double play chances, which means has to be 6 or less. It's an 11. And so I think the rule says that on those, it's kind of a slow roller and he gets to move up. So that's the way I'm playing. I might be wrong on that. I'll check the rules later, but he's going to be out at first. He's going to second. 2 outs, runner on second. Here's Brian Hayes. Tripled his last time. We have a defense, 44. Error on the catcher. So the catcher's E rating is a 2, and you might actually, well, you can't see, but I've redone the chart so that we can get wild pitches and errors on the catcher. So here we go. We'll roll the dice. He's a 2 on the error. It's a 1 to 57 chance. 19, 12, and that's going to be a pass ball. So like I said, I kind of redid the catcher um, chart. I might actually even redo more because I put some wild pitches on there, and I think I might convert more of them to pass balls because we get plenty of wild pitches on the off the pitcher's card. So that's a pass ball. Here's Brian Hayes. He's still up there. And we have in play 87. That is a grounder to short to end it. Okay. We head to the sixth inning. Still 6-4. Ryan McMahon leading it off. We have a tough 77. Fly out to center field. First out. Brendan Rodgers. Patient 89. Grounded to short. Nolan Jones. And we have tough 37. And so Chase DeJong does a nice job in the inning, 3 up, 3 down. Gomber still out there for the Rockies. He's going to face Joey Bart. Bart 0 for 2. Wheelhouse 67. That's going to be a base. Oh, hang on. No, 1 to 79. That's a home run. Joey Bart homers to make it a 6-5 ball game. And I think the Rockies have seen enough from Gomber. They're still ahead by a run, but they're going to go ahead and pull him here. And the new pitcher is going to be Victor Vodnik. Now, Vodnik has pitched about 3 innings so far in this tournament. In this part of it, he's given up 6 hits, walk, couple of strikeouts, no runs though, no earned runs. O'Neal Cruz, Mason 79, fly to center field. And boy, you hate to take Chavis out because he's having such a good game, but Pirates are going to play the odds here. They're going to go and bring up Spencer Horwitz. So Horwitz is going to pinch hit for Chavis. And to get the lefty-righty matchup, here we go. Horwitz is up. Tough 59. And that is going to be a fly out to the left fielder. And for sure, the Pirates are going to pinch hit for Canario. Let's see, we have a and they're going to go with probably want to go with, let's see here. They're going to go with Jack Sawinski. So Sawinski is going to pinch hit. And here we go. We have tough 28, strikes him out. All right, a reminder of my missing positions. All right, so Here we go. Horwitz is going to play first. We're going to keep Sawinski in left. And let's see. DeJong pitched well, but the Pirates are going to go to the bullpen. And they're going to bring in Angel Perdomo. Kind of like that card of his. He's a left-hander. And his 2023 card, he made 30 appearances, 29 innings. And he was 3-2 with a 3.72 ERA. But in those 29 innings, he had 44 strikeouts. So Brenton Doyle is going to lead off the seventh. Rockies lead by a run, 6-5. And here we go. We get tough 33. Doyle strikes out. Tovar. He's 2 for 2 with a walk. He had a single 3-run homer, and then he walked. Tovar is up. And we get tough 38, and that's a strikeout. And now it's Hunter Goodman. Patient 80. Fly out to center field. Oh, nice job by Perdomo. All right. Rockies will go to the bullpen. And they are going to bring in, let me see. Cool, Jeff Criswell. 2024 card, 13 appearances, 19 innings, 1-0 with a 2.75 ERA. 27 strikeouts in those 19 innings. All right, here we go. Triolo leading off, 2 for 3, couple of base hits. Tough 89. Grounded to short. Nick Gonzalez. Tough 70. Fly out to center field. Brian Reynolds. Tough 42. Strikes out. All right, 3 up, 3 down inning for Jeff Criswell. We head to the 8th. And Pirates are going to keep Perdomo in there. Mickey Manaik, not very good against left-handers. He did homer. He's 2 for 2 with a walk, but let's see who they're going to go with. Well, they've got Jordan Beck. Jordan Beck is going to pinch hit for Maniac or Maniac. I'm not quite sure how you say his name. Beck hasn't even had an at-bat yet in this tournament, so this is his first at-bat. And we're using his 2025 card. He had 258 and has 16 home runs. So here we go. Defense 81. 81 is an error on the shortstop. He's an E2. Gonzalez is. 1 to 57 will be an error. And it's a 60, so they caught a break there as Gonzalez will make the play, a ground out to shortstop. Jonathan Deza is the hitter. Tough 27, and that is going to be a base hit. So Deza singles, he's on, brings up Tyler Freeman. Wheelhouse 84, and that is a ground to the shortstop. We have a 6 and a 9 for double play. We roll an 11, and we're going to play like we did before. Just we're going to call it a ground out, and he's out at first. Runner will move up and on a slow roller. 2 outs. Ryan McMahon. Patient 13. That's a walk. All right. And that's going to do it for Perdomo here in the 8th. He'll go an inning and 2/3. Pirates will bring in a right-hander. Colin Holderman. Colin Holderman will come in. He will face the right-hand hitting Brendan Rodgers. Holderman, we're using his 2024 card. 55 games, 51 innings pitched, 3-6 with a 3.16 ERA. He struck out 56 people. Here we go, Brendan Rodgers. There's the roll. Tough 20, strikes him out, ends the inning. And so we go to the bottom of the 8th. And we're going to be bringing in Jimmy Herget. Now, this is the first time these two teams have met in the tournament. All right. Andrew McCutchen leading it off. Bottom of the 8th, still 6-5. Here we go. Tough 22, he strikes out. Brian Hayes. In play, 31. Popped it up to the first baseman. And Joey Bart. Bart homered his last time up. He's 1 for 3. Ballpark 14. That's a wheelhouse. 22. And that's a home run. So Bart homers for the second time. And the Pirates tie it up 6-6. And Jimmy Herget, with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th, gives up a game-tying home run. O'Neill Cruz will step in. He homered back in the second inning. So here's Cruz. And the dice have rolled off the board. So we will get another dice roll here. Here we go. Tough 96. Fly out to the right fielder. All right. So we head to the top of the 9th. We are now tied 9-9. And looks like the Pirates are going to stick with Holderman here in the 9th. Nolan Jones has walked twice and struck out twice. Here we go. Patient 15, that's a walk. Leadoff walk. B3, and Holden doesn't hold people on very well. And Brendan Doyle bunts very well, though. And so here's what we're going to do. We are going to roll the dice. He's a B bunter, and I'm going to actually look at Stratomatic's chart on this. I know I can use the fast action cards, but the ratings are pretty similar. So we're going to bunt using Stratomatic chart. It's a 4. 4B is the batter is thrown out by the pitcher, so it's a sacrifice bunt. And we'll say pitcher to the second baseman, covering. So now you have a runner on second. Ezekiel Tovar is up. Defense 88. This is an error on the left fielder. Sawinski is an E4. So it's a 1 to 36 chance for an error. It is a 68. That's going to be a flyout to the left fielder. Hunter Goodman. Coming up, we have tough 37. Goodman strikes out. That ends the ninth. So Holderman uh, gets out of the inning. We're going to the bottom of the ninth. The Pirates have a pair of lefties coming up and Jared Triolo. And so the Rockies are going to counter with a couple. They don't have any. For some reason, I didn't get any lefty pitchers in their bullpen. So let's see here. Jaden Hill. We're going to go with Justin Lawrence. Justin Lawrence. Kind of like his card a little bit better. Justin Lawrence, using his cards from 2023. And he pitched in 69 games in 2023. He had 75 innings pitched. He was 4-7, 3.72 ERA, and he had 11 saves. All right, so here we go. We're in the bottom of the ninth. We're tied at 6-6. The Rockies have 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. Pirates, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. Here's Horwitz. Ballpark 21 on a snake eyes roll. And in Pittsburgh, 1-29 is a wheelhouse roll, so they get the wheelhouse roll. And let's see what Horwitz can do with that. 32 is a double. A leadoff double for Spencer Horwitz. And now we have Jack Sawinski coming up. Tough 60. He strikes out. All right, Jared Triolo. He hits righties for very well. In 2023, he had a 301 average against righties with a 396 on base percentage. We have a defense, 73, to possible error on the shortstop. Tovar is an E4, a 1-36 chance. And this is going to be an out. So he's going to hold the runner at second. We have 2 outs. And let's see. Nick Gonzalez is the scheduled hitter. And I don't think we can do anything here. Ben Gamel is the only person on the bench, but I don't think we have it. Let's see if we have an outfielder that can play. Let's see, Sawinski can't do it. We might have to stick with him. All right, so Gonzalez is going to end up batting for himself here. Another defense reading, 49. Error on the first baseman. Jones is an E2 at first base, 1-57 chance. It is a 64, and so that is going to be a line shot right to the first baseman to end it. That means we are going into extra innings. And as you can see, using Strat's updated rules, they do have the ghost runner on second base. All right, and so the Pirates will reach into the bullpen. And let's see who we will bring in here. We have Dennis Santana, who can actually still be used. We're going to bring him in. Dennis Santana. All right. Jordan Beck leads off. He came in to pinch hit and he grounded out. Top of the 10th. In play, 47. Liner short. Jonathan Deza. Patient, 16, a walk. Here's Tyler Freeman. He's had a tough day today. He's 0 for 4. In play, 4. That's a base hit. Let's see what we do here. All the runners are going to advance 2 bases. And the Rockies will go ahead and take the lead in this game. And so Santana doesn't do very well so far. Here's McMahon. Pirates bring the infield in. Tough, 85. 85 is a grounder to the second baseman. We have a 6 and a 4. But the infield is in, so 10 on the chart. The ball gets through the infield, and that's going to score the run. And Santana is tired. So the infield played in, and McMahon was able to poke it through for a base hit, and the Rockies have taken an 8-2 lead. And the Pirates now will go with Carmen Mlodzinski. Not quite sure how to say that name. All right, Brendan Rodgers is up. And we have a tough 4. That's a strikeout. Nolan Jones with 2 outs. Tough, 69. He strikes out. 1-70 strikeout chance on this card. All right. But the Rockies take the lead with 2 runs. And not Jake Bird. Daniel Bard will be the new pitcher to try to close it for the Rockies. We're in the bottom of the 10th. If this game holds up, these two teams will play again. And right, Brian Reynolds leading it off. Gonzalez is on second. Tough, 36. Reynolds strikes out. 3rd time in a row. Andrew McCutcheon. Is the batter. We have Patience, 78. This is a fly ball to center field, 2 outs. Pirates down to their last out. Brian Hayes. Patient, 39. That is a base hit. Gonzalez will score. Alrighty. So we have 2 outs. And here is Joey Bart, who was homered his last 2 times up. Well, if he can connect now, that would give the Pirates a walk-off win. Let's see what happens. There are no wheelhouse rules on Bart's card. He does have a ballpark reading on 11, but here we go. Patient, 46. That's a single, and Hayes will go to third. And all of a sudden, the tying run is on third base with 2 outs. Bottom of the 10th. Rockies lead by a run, 8-7. Here's O'Neill Cruz. Cruz homered back in the second. He's flied out 3 times since. Here's the roll of the dice. Tough, 80. And that is a fly ball to center field. And that is going to do it. So the Rockies will live to fight another day. Let's look at the box score here. 3 RBIs for Tobar on that home run. 3 RBIs for Cabrian Hayes. Joey Bart 3 hits, including a pair of homers. Here's the pitching. Starter Austin Gomber went 5 innings. Oviedo only made it 3+ for the Pirates. The win in this game is going to Justin Lawrence. He pitched an inning in the 9th. Gave up a hit, struck out at 1. He gets credit with the win. The loss will go to Dennis Santana. Only less than a third of an inning. 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, a walk. And Daniel Bard will get the save. It will be his 3rd in the tournament. Let's see, the ball was kind of going out of the park for the Pirates today. They hit 4 home runs. The Rockies hit 2. And here's your line score. Rockies, 8 runs, 8 hits, no errors. Pirates, 7 hits, 7 runs, 12 hits, no errors. Again, the winning pitcher is Justin Lawrence. The loser, Dennis Santana, with the save to Daniel Bard. That does it here from Pittsburgh. And actually, with Colorado getting the win, this game is going to go to Colorado for that deciding game to see which of these 2 teams will end up in the Middle 8. Have a great Father's Day.